When you think of good sound, think of Sound Prince Audio. Carefully.
Hey, it's your girl VJ Queensley. You already know it is Gospel Rhythm Unveiled time out right here on Celebration TV. We get to gist and converse about different topics of discuss. I so much love being on here with you all, guys. Get your phones ready. Get your mobile devices ready because the topic I have for you today is something else, guys. We're still talking about the challenges gospel music ministers face, but today we're going to be talking about, are female gospel music ministers treated less favorably than male gospel artists? I want you to tell me what you think about this topic. This one is going to be a hot one, like hot. We'll get straight into the subject matter after this very short break. I will be right back. I'm glad to have you guys back. Like I said, we are going to be talking about the challenges music ministers face. Do you think there's male privilege in the music industry? Do you think the female gospel music ministers are given less recognition? Are female gospel musicians rather treated less favorably than the males? My thoughts about this and like this topic, the thought I have for it, it's a little bit controversial, you know, because I actually think women have to do more, like they have to do more than every other person to be seen in almost every aspect of life. The pressure is just so much on women. Like, don't get me wrong, guys, this is not a gender war. I'm just, you know, stating the obvious. But men do actually put a lot of energy to their craft, though. Then again, we are going to be discussing about these challenges the female gospel music ministers face. It's time. I want to read your messages. I want to converse with you. Let us, you know, have a chat. Call in right now. We'll take a quick short break. Once again, I will be right back.
What business are you planning to showcase to the world? That which will satisfy the need of humanity? Of course, with Celebration TV, it will get the desired reciprocation you long for. We are committed to giving your business and services that quality touch of class, and you will be happy you made the right choice by placing that investment of yours on the right platform. Without delay, you can call on this number for your advert placement, partnership, or sponsorship of our programs. Celebration Television, your best bet.
And we're back like we never left. Guys, you know, you just watched that advert. We are telling you to come on this platform. Come and advertise your business, whatever your business is. Let us help you with the advertisement. Just in case you don't have any script or whatever, we can also help you with your script writing, you know. And now back to what we were saying. The challenges female gospel music ministers face. You know, in this space right here, you have the opportunity to air your view without getting attacked, and you know, yeah. Now, in the gospel music scene, do you think that women have to put in so much work more than the males to be recognized? Even if their work actually deserves this recognition, do you think that purposely these people are not giving them the recognition just because they are female? I mean, we do know that our kings are doing so much. I call them kings because, come on, look at the Nigerian male artists. They are releasing lit jams on a stage. I call them kings because these guys, they are breaking bounds. Like, the gospel music scene is constantly hot. Keep your calls coming in while we're waiting on your calls and messages. Let's hear what's been popping on this music streets, y'all. I'm waiting for your call. Now, Sammy Okposo is set to feature at the Soul Awards next year and is featuring alongside other international gospel singers. Wow, this is a big feat for him. We all know that Sammy Okposo is an award-winning international gospel minister, and he will be ministering alongside people that will blow your mind. Like, these people, they are renowned gospel music ministers at the SOA Awards 2020. The award show is actually going to be hosted by Todd Dulaney. Yeah, I love that guy so much. And I don't know, but to me, this is actually a big deal. Like, this is a big deal for Africans. If you see right now in the world, Africans, we're entering everywhere. You know, we're letting them know we're coming back to get that crown you guys stole from us. You know what I mean, right? Sammy Okposo is the only African gospel artist on that line up. Like, what? This is big. This is massive. Big ups to Sammy Okposo. Congratulations to him. We're still talking about the challenges gospel music artists face, particularly our female gospel music ministers, treated less favorably than male gospel music ministers. You gotta call in right now. Call me right now. Send me your messages right now. Let us know what you think. We all know there's different kinds of privilege. There's female privilege, of course. There's affluence and influence privilege, and also there's male privilege. Yes, the domineering privilege, you know. But then now in the gospel music scene, is the male privilege more than are the males privileged more than the females? That's what I wanted to say. Do you think it is so? I'm trying not to, you know, pick a side. I'm trying to be on the fence. You know what I mean. Do you think, a quick question to you all, do you think there's actually gender inequality in the music industry? I need you to answer that question. That's why I need you to call in right now. This is a question I am throwing to you all out there. Feel free to call me. Is there gender inequality in the Nigerian gospel music industry? And also feel free to send in your messages. Send me a DM via WhatsApp. You know, the phone lines are open. The number is on the screen right now. And also, if you are a gospel artist, feel free to send us your music videos, your quality music videos. Terms and conditions apply, of course. We're still talking about our female gospel music ministers. Are they less, should I say less privileged? I think, well, let me use that word. But basically, we live in a world where women have to do so much. Like, you have to put in extra. Just because you are a woman, there are so much standards you have to succumb to. The society is there, you know, the family is there. You cannot do too much. You cannot be too much. Because, I mean, you're a lady. You know what I'm saying? There's so much, it's kind of like a restriction. You know, call me right now and let me know. Are they being partial to the females in the music industry? Or do you think the females are actually, you know, getting more favors than the guys? Feel free to air your view. While I'm waiting for your calls, let's hop straight into the countdown. Right now we have My Father, My God by Jimmy the Psalmist on the 5th spot. Now, this song actually speaks from a place of awareness of who God is and the limitless life of abundance, the knowing, the limitless life of abundance you get to know when you know that God is there. He's our Father. He's there to provide. He is Yahweh. No one, like there's nobody that can question who He is. You definitely love this jam. Enjoy it.
You cannot be hired, you can't be fired. You are God all by yourself. You are not elected, you're not appointed. You are God even before time began. When you open, no man can close. For when you close, you're the God that makes, you cannot be made. Are you with me? Yahweh, who can question who you are? You are my Father. You are my Father. Hey. You are my God. Yahweh. Yahweh, that's who you are. You are my Father. You are my Father. Let heaven hear your voice. Yahweh.
Glad to have you back. It's still Gospel Rhythm Jam time with me, VJ Queensley. You just listened to My Father, My God by Jimmy the Psalmist. Now, speaking of Jimmy the Psalmist, we have exclusive content on him. Like, the content is a lit one. Don't worry, very soon, very, very soon, we'll dish out the content to your viewing pleasure. You see, we're still talking about the challenges female gospel music ministers face. Are female gospel music ministers treated less than the male gospel artists? I need you to call me right now. Share your thoughts. Feel free. This is a safe space. You can also drop your comments or send me a DM on WhatsApp. The phone line is on the screen. I want to talk with you. Let's converse. Let's gist. You know, let's talk about this. This is actually a topic that a lot of people do not want to touch because it will seem as if there's a gender war or something. You know. Is there male dominance in the gospel music scene? Are they dominating because they make music better, they write music better, or they play the instruments better? I need to know. Or is it that males are just like, they're just kinging everywhere or something? Let us know. Do you think that they're being biased to the females? You know? we actually have great women of God making waves in the gospel music scene. You know, we have the likes of Chama Jesus, we have Sinach, we have Tokwe Alabi, we have Adahi, we have Mercy Chinwo. Oh, I love that girl so much. You know, these people, despite they're putting so much work, despite the work these phenomenal women put into their art, why does it still seem like there's some kind of limit? You know, there's a limit to where these women can reach. You can dream too much. You can, you can crave for power. That's the word. You know, there's actually conflicting beauty standards. Yes, beauty standards. When I say beauty standards, last week we spoke about the female gospel minister and their appearance, from hair to makeup to clothes and all that. These beauty standards, we know they are conflicting because different societies have different beauty standards. All these women now, we have to put up with these things. I'm saying we because I'm a woman, you know what I mean, right? Yes, a woman is supposed to look a certain way. You cannot act a certain way. You shouldn't even attend certain events in certain places and certain time. These standards, these restrictions, who put them up? How did we get here? Like, how did we come about these things that, regardless of the work that a female artist put in, it's almost as if you can't reach too much? Guys, call in right now, share your view. What do you think? Do you think that female gospel artists are treated less favorably than the male gospel artists? Research shows that based on their input and how much passion, the drive they feed their craft, how come it seems as if the industry favors the males more? How is that? This is what I really need you all to talk about right now. Let's have a discussion about this. Let's converse about this. And of course, feel free to reach out to us with your music videos. Call in right now. Let us know what you think about that. You can send us a text message and all that. Like I was saying, research showed that actually more women are songwriters, but then I think 12-point-something% of women are actually credited. They are given credit for their work, while more males. This one is not a gender war. I'm not trying to bring about the gender. Okay, feminism. I'm not a feminist. Feminism is not of God, but I'm just stating facts. Why is it so? Like, why, especially in Africa, especially in Nigeria? This is our country. Someone will say, as a female gospel artist, you're not supposed to wear this if you want to perform. Of course, modesty is there. You have to be moderate. You have to dress decently. But still, they will say, no, even in your decency and your looking good and not too extreme, they'll say, oh, this is not, the Holy Spirit cannot use you. You're trying to be seductive, this and that. And why is that? Why is that a problem in this part of the world, in Africa at large? It's almost as if women are supposed to be, you're supposed to be one kind and another. Guys, just call in. Let's talk about this. Send us a DM, or you can drop your comment under this post. That's if you're watching via our social media platforms. We are Celebration TV on YouTube and Facebook, and also on Instagram. Yes, we are Celebration TV. We're gonna be taking the number 4 song right now. It is Ikara by Testimony Jaga. Ikara actually means boost. Trust me. This song, it will definitely boost your mood. Your Testimony Jaga, he doesn't disappoint at all. Guys, back to this one.
Cause I know who I be.
It's a one live inside of me, and I can do anything. I don't lose, I'm a less more than God and John. God, I'm in me more. God, Jesus Christ, God, I'm on Zion. More than God at all. God, I'm in me more. God, Jesus Christ, God, I'm on Zion. God, we are Kasuki. Okay! Praise God like a madman, cause I know what he has done for me. I don't care whether you like it or, cause you can never die for me. I'm in love with a go-go. Jesus Christ is the man go-go. Is the truth, the way, the love, that is the go-go. Everywhere I go, I just show my logo. Like cause I be the rule, make the blind see, make the them walk up for them see. Cause I infirmity, cause I poverty, everything. Cause it's a one living inside of me. I can do anything, that's why I'm on God. Cause I know who I be. It's a one live inside of me, and I can do anything. I don't lose, I'm a less more than God and John. God, I'm in me more. God, Jesus Christ, God, I'm on Zion. More than God and John. God, I'm in me more. God, Jesus Christ, God, I'm on Zion. God, we are Kasuki. Okay! Iṣẹ́ Jésù mọ̀ ń ṣe mi ò ṣiṣẹ́ kíṣẹ́. Owó Jésù mọ̀ ń ná mi ò náwó kọ́wọ́. Ayé Jésù mọ̀ ń jẹ́ àjẹpẹ́ ayé. I'm in love with a go-go. Jesus Christ is the man go-go. Is the truth, the way, the love, that is the go-go. Everywhere I go, I just show my logo. Like cause I be the rule, make the blind see, make the flame walk up for them see. Cause I'm infirmity, cause I'm poverty, everything. Cause it's a one living inside of me. I can do anything, that's why I'm on God. Cause I know who I be. It's a one live inside of me, and I can do anything. I don't lose, I'm a less more than God and John.
Number one thing about testimony Jaga is that he absolutely has this high taste when it comes to shooting music videos. His videos are so clean, like the guy sabi work, yes. Guys, I don't know why, for some weird reason calls keep coming in while we are on a musical, while we are taking the music. Call me right now, as in start calling right now. Let's not take the number 3 song. That's when calls will start dropping in. No, start calling me right now. What do you think about the topic of discourse? Do you think the female gospel artists are treated less favorably than male gospel artists? So far, you know. Okay, I'm waiting. Let me wait to hear what you guys have to say. Oh yeah, call me right now. Let's talk. I don't know why the network is, acting one kind. I don't know. But feel free to also send me a message. You can do that via message under the comment or via WhatsApp, or you just place a call right now. As you are hearing this right now, place that call right now. Let's have a swell time together on here. As usual, now it's always turns on here. I'm trying to, today I'm trying to not start a gender war before they'll say because she's female she feels it. No, I'm just going to be stating facts to you guys today. Reports have shown the reports have shown a major lack of representation in the music industry. This one is a report that a survey that this person carried out in the music industry. Why is it that the female gender, they don't get recognized enough? It's like you have to do so much, you have to do too much. Oh, we have a call. Hello, Jude from Bonny Island.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for being on here. Now, straight to business. What do you have to say?
Yeah, first and foremost, I want to thank God for this gospel artist, Mercy Chiwo.
Yes, she's a lovely
for
lady.
what she has been doing. She has been so grateful, blessing lives all around
Yes,
in the
absolutely.
world. You know, secondly, I want to thank my friend Unity Solomon, the Evolution, for what he has been doing in the life of Alpha Omega.
Yes, he's a phenomenal artist. Yes. Now,
then what really I called is because of what women are passing through in the music industry, female gospel artists.
they're passing through a whole lot. You agree with me, right?
A whole lot. A whole lot. It takes the grace of God for one to have a means of a kind of promotion,
a platform to sell.
A platform.
Yes.
Yeah. Even in the church, it's very difficult these days. If you see a lady that has good voice, that has the talent and everything.
But you can agree with me if I say the church, we're actually helping ladies more now. The church is building stable females.
I'm not saying OFM, but I'm saying the church
in general. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's
generally now.
Yes.
You know, even most churches now, the females, they are still having this issue. But I thank God for our daddy, the Apostle Joseph Suleiman, which has been helping to promote.
It's been a blessing indeed.
Yes,
now, straight to the topic of discourse. Now, what do you have to say? Do you
I
think?
want to say,
okay, carry on.
I want to say that if God can touch the lives of people to be seeing these ones, these ones in Bonnie, in the world, in the churches, specifically our churches, and be helping them to come out. I believe there are still ones that are better than Mercy Chiwo, that are still lacking behind that.
Yes, I agree with you, but then the main thing we are focusing on right now is, do you think that females are treated less favorably than the males in the gospel music industry? Do you think so?
No. I don't think so, because the males, they are. If I was saying in terms of the purchasing power, they're treated lessly because they have
purchasing power. What's purchasing power? What do you mean by purchasing power? Please let us know.
Production, money. The money aspect, yes.
Like ego.
Promo.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay.
If women, the men works to get money, but the women doesn't work. So you can't just stay and somebody bring money and push you into filmmaking or production or to music to play your song. Understand? So that's what they face. But the men can work and push themselves. So that's what the female face. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for calling in. Thank you so much for calling in, Jude from Bonny Island. Wow, guys, that was from his point of view. He said females are trying nowadays. I mean, that's true compared to before and now. No, the females in this industry, they're trying now. And he also said the males have purchasing power to buy themselves a platform. The ladies don't work, the males work, and all that. That's why. I don't want to counter him. Let me not counter him, but I need someone to call me right now and tell me, do you agree with him, or do you feel like females are actually not treated less favorably than men, or do you think that these females, they're not putting so much, like there's not much input? Do you think so? I need you to call in right now. Start sending me your text messages, guys. Come on, let's have a swell time right now. Back to what I was saying. Statistics have shown that females are less credited for their work in the music industry. And why is that? Does this even ring a bell to you? Reports also show that more women, I think I said it just, more women who are songwriters are out there. We have more women writing songs, creating arts, but 87.7% of people that were given credit for their work were males, and just 12.3% were females. Like how? Like, in fact, I'm speechless right now. Like, how? Why? That's the question. Why is that? Why is it that the males get more credits? Why is there so much restriction when it comes to the female gospel music ministers? I don't know. Help me out here, guys. Help me out here. Keep the calls coming in. Keep the calls coming in. Oh, we have a message. Golden Amian is saying, I actually do not believe that they are less favorable anymore due to different improvements which we see. Although it still exists, it has reduced tremendously thanks to new female gospel artists. Absolutely. Compared to, the world we live in right now, we have women who are standing up. They're letting the world know. Now maybe this is the content I am bringing out, and you will vibe to it. They're letting these people know that we are here to stay. You know what I mean? I think that's what God Amen meant by that. In the days of old, like someone said, the women belong to the kitchen and the other room. But it's not so today. See women like Sinach, she's married, she has a kid. See someone like Choma Jesus. Look at Adahi. Come on, Judy K is right there. These women, they are making big waves. Like when you hear their name, you just know that this one is not a small person at all. And also we have younger female artists looking up to these women, because it wasn't easy. Sinach was in the music scene for a very, very, very long time, but now look at her. Come on, that's something that we should celebrate. I need you all to help me answer this question. Keep your calls coming in. Keep your messages coming in. Now this shoots us back to when I said that it's almost as if there's a gender war, in this topic of discourse. Please, let's not bring gender war here right now. We're just stating facts, as it were. We're just stating facts. We are talking about, are female gospel music ministers treated less favorably than male gospel music ministers? Are they? Do you think now there's female privilege? Some people say because she is female, she gets more exposure, she gets more of this and she gets more of that. But some people will also say, females don't get much exposure like that. Maybe they can just have people just admire their content, but these people are not willing to invest in their content. Most of the time, these people want something in return before they can even invest in their art. Why is it so? Come on, we're supposed to have each other's back, right? Why is it so? This is a fact. In Nigeria alone, I was speaking with an upcoming gospel music minister, a female gospel music minister, and she was highlighting some things, some challenges that people face, because most of this record label, it's not everybody that is born again, no matter how they camouflage as being born again. They want something in, you know what I mean when I say they want something for some, like tit for tat. When it comes to females, why do it always have to be so in most cases? Why? Even when it comes to song nominations for awards, we have another caller, God's Favor, calling from Edo State. Hello, God's Favor.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for being on here. Now straight to business. What do you think?
Okay, what I think is that in health aspect, I don't think that
I didn't get that.
There's more inequality in that.
Okay, you're saying there's no inequality.
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody is being treated equal. Like, there's a choice. You can see her, everything she do, she brings out herself and it's between she do. So if the female artists, they put forward their effort, there's no limitation where they are not able to be in nation on their time.
Okay, basically you're saying, if I heard you correctly, because like the network is acting weird, you said if more females put in effort in their craft,
yes,
they'll be as big as Mercy Chinwo and that.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, God's Favor. Thank you for calling in.
Alright, thank you.
God's favor said, females should put in more effort. Basically, if others are putting in 10%, as a female, you have to put in plus 70%. Because you have to stand out as a female, you have to outdo almost everybody in every aspect. Like I was saying, even when it comes to nominations for song nomination in awards, we have less women being nominated. Why is that? And most of the time, even when they are nominated, they don't even win these awards. But when you listen to this song, sometimes you'll be like, how does it happen? You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, this not even okay. Let me not say this. Let me not say this. Let me not try to be controversial. You know what I mean? But I'm just stating fact here, though. I'm just stating fact. There is a lot going on behind the scenes. And why is this? Keep the calls coming in. Keep your messages coming in. Do you think the female gospel ministers are treated less? Do you think there is inequality, there's gender inequality, there's a gender bias in the gospel music industry? Do you think that females are not getting enough recognition they deserve? You know, last weekend it was a swell time. We had we have a comment. Evangelist Paul is saying, frankly speaking, I don't know women. I didn't know women are less treated in gospel music industry. I never thought of that because I didn't see any difference with men. Coming from an evangelist, he said he didn't know. I think it's safe to say some people are not aware. They're not aware of this fact that there's so much bias in this industry. I am not saying that men, because if you see some men, the males, they put in so much work, they sell themselves to their craft, to their passion, just to make this hit. You know what I'm saying? Just to get this thing going, to feed the world with good Christian jams. Why? Well, we are still talking about, keep your messages coming. It's like the network is doing one kind. That's why we're having more messages to calls. We are going to be taking the third song on the countdown, and this song is let's take a chill pill with this song. This song is by Dan Tutu. This one is titled Dominion. Guys, I need you to say these words. These are words of reaffirmation. God has made me new again, and dominion is mine. Enjoy this jam.
You have won the victory. You have set the captives free. Hallelujah. You have healed my broken heart. You have made me new again. Hallelujah. Dominion is mine. Dominion is mine. Dominion is mine. Dominion is mine. You have won the victory, you say. You have won the victory. You have set the captives free. Hallelujah. You have healed my broken heart. You have healed my broken heart. You have made me new again. Hallelujah. You have won the victory. You have won the victory. You have set the captives. Hallelujah. You have healed my broken heart. You have healed my broken heart.
That was a powerful song, a powerful song we just heard. Dominion. Of course, God has given us dominion over all and everything. God's kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and his dominion endureth through all generation, from generation to generation. And God get dominion, and he don't give us that power. Yes, we're still talking about the challenges gospel music artists face in the industry. Quickly, before I continue, I am aware that the network is, acting up today. Don't worry. Keep calling, keep sending your messages, keep trying, We'll work something out. By the way, particularly now we're talking about the female gospel music ministers. Are they less appreciated than male gospel music ministers? Do you think female gospel music ministers are not as much given accolades than the accolades the male gospel music ministers are getting? And when I say accolades, it's one thing to admire someone's craft and just see this thing and be like, oh, this thing is so fine. But are you buying that thing after admiring it? Are you investing in it? Are you going to buy it and take it home and feed it to your spirit? There's a difference. You can't admire someone's work and not feed it. What's that? Come on. You can admire someone's art, a work, a music that someone sweat and putting so much into to bring forth, and you don't appreciate it. It's a vibe kill, absolutely. We need to understand that both the males and females, they're doing very, very well when it comes to music. But then we're talking about appreciation in general. I just think the problem is there's still some traditional people. There are some people, till Jesus come, they will believe that women should not be doing too much. And when I say too much, they believe that women should not be out there. I've heard someone say, I cannot listen to a woman. How will a woman is not supposed to have affluence? No. I've heard someone say that. I'm like, why? Like, why? If we have these kinds of people at the top seats and controlling the affairs happening in the gospel music industry. Of course, that's why we are discussing this right now. That is why there's always going to be a problem with appreciation and being favored. Don't forget, we're still talking about female gospel music ministers less favored than the male gospel music ministers. But then again, there's men who push their women, like the women in their lives, and they push them to break bounds. They push these women to be better, and those are the kind of people we need in the gospel music industry. I think you agree with me, because some traditional men, they will tell you it's a lie. A woman is not supposed to reach here. You get what I'm saying? You're not supposed to even think. You're not supposed to even have the idea that maybe you're going to do so well and someone is going to invite you to a concert in USA. Which USA? US where? When the man has not gone to USA. That kind of a thing. But there are also some men. In fact, they're the ones that help their women to, they promote these things for their women. That's why you see, like I said, Adahe, I always make reference to Adahe. You see Sinach, you see these people, Choma Jesus, you see them, they are glowing, like they are going far. That is because they have men in their lives that are telling them, you can be better, you can do this. You get what I'm saying? Yes, that's what I'm saying. We'll take the number 2 songs right now. I was just talking about Choma Jesus. I was just talking about this lady. Guy, I need this lady's fashion designer's number. Like, her dresses are so nice. And this song on the number 2 spot is Bulldozer by Choma Jesus. Guys, you have to know this song. How can you not know this song? Who does not know this song, for crying out loud? This one, the national anthem. Guys, vibe to this song.
Bulldozer, bulldozer, oh. You are my bulldozer. Waymaker, bulldozer, oh. Jesus, you are my bulldozer. Ocean divider, bulldozer, oh. You are my bulldozer. Destiny changer, bulldozer. Jesus, you are my bulldozer. One man in the fire, bulldozer, oh. You are my bulldozer. Man of war, bulldozer. Jesus, you are my bulldozer. My great help in time of need. You are my bulldozer.
trust in their horses, others trust in their chariots, but I trust in you, Jehovah. What can be away? What man in the fire who can challenge your power? Nobody. Who can battle with the Lord? Nobody. I say nobody. Nobody. I say nobody. I say nobody. Nobody can battle with the Lord. Nobody, no power, no kingdom. Bulldozer, bulldozer. Oh. You are my bulldozer. Ancient of days, bulldozer. Jesus, you are my bulldozer. You are bulldozing all the problems on my way. You are my bulldozer. You are bulldozing all the mountains standing before me. Jesus, you are my bulldozer. Destiny changer, bulldozer. Oh. You are my bulldozer. Walk and walk, bulldozer. Jesus, you are my bulldozer.
Hey. Thank you, Jesus.
Oh, where you carry me no mume. Onye shabu ko hunanya Obu onye ga-agbagha n'ogo ka O nwere onye karịrị gị ya pụta ka anyị a na-ebu n'ala ebu a na-apa n'ala apa onye nwere Jizọs nwere ihe dị mma o ji Jizọs gwa ihe dị mma I nwere Jehova I nwere ihe kacha mma onye juru Chineke juru ihe dị mma ọ juru ihe dị mma asị m ọ juru ndụ dị mma onye nwere Jizọs nwere ihe kacha mma o nwere ihe ka mma asị m o nwere ihe mara mma bulldozer 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 alapa onye nwere Jizọs nwere ihe dị mma o nwere ihe dị mma o ji Jizọs gwa ihe dị mma ịmana o jikwa ihe dị mma I nwere Jehova I nwere ihe kacha mma onye juru Chineke juru ihe dị mma ọ juru ihe dị mma asị m ọ juru ndụ dị mma onye nwere Jizọs nwere ihe kacha mma o nwere ihe ka mma asị m o nwere ihe mara mma.
Who is your bulldozer? I mean, for me, Jesus not my bulldozer, but who is your bulldozer? That was Chama Jesus Bulldozer. That song is basically a national anthem. Guys, we're still talking about the challenges that gospel music ministers are faced with. In particular, today we are saying, are female gospel music ministers treated less favorably than the male gospel music ministers? And of course, I'm aware we're having some kind of jam right now with the network. Don't worry, keep calling, keep sending your messages. I want to read your messages. I want to speak with you. One thing I'm going to highlight right now is that women are expected to work. They're expected to do things without, they're not supposed to act like, okay, we have children, you have a home to take care of, you have these things that you have to put first before any career or any music. Even if you're gonna do something so big, but if your family does not support it, how are you gonna put it out there? You know, foundation matters a lot. Imagine a woman or someone like Chama Jesus, with how big she is now in the music scene. Her husband says, my dear wife, you cannot do this. In fact, this is the last day you sing. Imagine that kind of a thing. Like, now just imagine it. Are you imagining it right now? A lot of people are going through this. They're going through the same thing. You know, they cannot do too much. For example, you see someone, this lady is talented, you know, she should be going out and ministering in different places and all that. But no, when she finishes from what she's doing, she has to go back to the alpha. You know what I mean, right? But then, thank God for the generation we are today. Women are now given more. We have a comment from Samuel Monarch from Abuja. This person is saying, as for the issue of favoritism, I don't, any of the genders has it more than the other. One thing about the music industry, specifically gospel music, they all have their unique style and the pattern. Take a look at Mercy Chinwo with her unique styles, Choma with her own styles. It's diligence, dedication that announces them. Absolutely, 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 absolutely. Yes, I agree with you when you say diligence and dedication. Absolutely. They put in, you just know that these people, they are devoted to bringing us good Christian music. All right, now let's have a recap of the songs we've had so far just before the number 1 song comes up. My Father, My God by Jamie the Psalmist was on the 5th spot. Igara by Testimony Jaga was on the 4th spot. Dominion by Dan Tutu was up next on the 3rd spot. Bulldozer, Bulldozer by Jama Jesus was the 2nd song. And now this beautiful jam. This song has been on repeat for like a whole week right now. This song is by Minister GUC and this one is titled Knowing You. That is our number 1 song for today. 5 to this song.
Lord, I wanna know you better than I know. Teach me, Lord, to know your way, to know your truth. Lord, I want to know you better than I know my weakness. Teach me, Lord, to know your way, to know your truth. Oh Lord,
Lord, I wanna know you.
This is my letter to you.
Better than I know me.
Please, Lord,
teach me, Lord, to know your ways, to know your truth.
Lord, I want to know you.
Lord, I wanna know you.
Better
Than I know me.
Teach me, Lord.
Teach me, Lord, to know your ways, to know your truth.
Lord, I want to know you.
Lord, I wanna know you.
Better
Than I know me.
Teach me, Lord.
Teach me, Lord, to know your ways, to know your truth. Lord, I wanna know you.
Lord, I wanna know you.
Better than I know me.
Better than I know me, Lord.
Teach me, Lord,
To know your ways, to know your truth. Rid me, Lord. Rid me of the pride of this world, so that I can see you clearly.
teach me, Lord, to know your ways.
Strip me of the pride, Lord.
Strip me of
That was a beautiful jam by Minister GUC. Right now we've come to the zenith of the show today. Of course, you're gonna catch us right here, same time, same station. Music is the purest form of art. It can administer peace and healing to the soul. Women and men both put in so much time, effort and money into their art. Let us support both genders. Let us not be unequal. Let us support both our male and female gospel artists. You know, they're all with God. They're all with God. I'll see you next week, same time, same station. And also, before we say goodbye, the topic we discussed today was brought up by someone. Yes, and just in case you have a topic about music, a challenge that music ministers face, you can just drop it right now under the comment section, or you can send us a message via WhatsApp and we'll tackle the topic the next available time, you know what I mean. And also send us your music video. We've got tons of music videos, but then it is quality over quantity, you know what I mean, right? Send us a music video that has clear video. You know what, you see the videos that air on here, come on. And the terms and conditions that we even have for you, it's not something that is so big, you know what I mean, right? Send us the music videos and also feel free to advertise with us. We are here for you. I'm gonna be saying bye bye with a song Knowing You by Minister GUC. See you next week.
teach me, Lord, to know your ways.
Arabalato. Baron li copre dentro heart cry, Lord. Keep on calling, I will answer. Drawing, I will come. Lord my God, oh, I keep on calling. Ibarongia.